Hey, what's up guys, Landon here, and welcome to another episode of the Zero to Hero series. So guys, we're all the way at 2,600 trophies. We're pushing up really fast, getting close to that 3,000 limit. We're starting to get real serious, so the raids are going to be fun today. We'll be doing mostly serious raids, but we'll throw in a few challenging ones that you guys commented on the last video just to change it up. As always, big shout out to Feature Points for sponsoring this series. It takes a lot of gems, and I appreciate them for hooking me up with them. So if you want an awesome way to get free gems, check them out in the description down below. Now let's use some of these gems to get some more walls to upgrade, because when we get up to that 3,500 trophy mark, if we don't have all level 10 walls, we're just going to get bullied around. So why don't we fill up our elixir and buy some walls. We're trying to do this inner square right here. Wow. The whole elixir storage only gets me 2 walls. So really not too crazy, but it's getting there. We got the inner, not a rectangle, got our quadrilateral, yeah, that works. Dropping that geometry skills, and we got kind of the second bigger square around it coming together. But the base is holding up pretty well. It really isn't that hard to get a 50% 1-star on it, but getting both to the town hall and clearing enough of the base to get a 2-star has been very, very difficult for attackers. So why don't we watch a replay? I thought that was a good idea. So as you can see, I lost the last 2 just 1-stars, and then I've won the other last few. So we'll just watch Boobalicious Attack, because he definitely did a really good job attacking me, and that's kind of what you want to do if you're at a Town Hall 9 pushing up for trophies. So as you can see, his minions are not max level. You got max balloons, but still, only his queen, 2 rage spells, 2 heal spells. So he's definitely a Town Hall 9, or a very, very low Town Hall 10. He's attacking from the top. He just does a very good job of sending the balloons first, not using too many of any part of the base, and just sending the minions behind him to get that 50%. He's just looking for bases that he can take out, doesn't even go for the town hall, just goes around the base. He knows you're going to get that 50%, you got to be calm, you got to really, really send out each of your troops conservatively, because if you mess up a few, you're going to lose. So it does take a lot of practice, but it does show you how strong Boobalicious strategy really is, that a Town Hall 9 can take down a very, very upgraded Town Hall 10 base. So right now he's at 46%, but he still has his queen, 2 raid spells, and his clan castle. So even though he barely gets 50% in this battle, he was really, he had quite the amount of troops and whatever to get more of the base out. But that's all he needed. He probably could have taken the gold storage out as well, but he just wanted the dark elixir, got a nice attack, so props out to Boobalicious. Now let's get some nice attacks of our own. I got a all dragon strategy trained up, because that is one of my favorite strategies to use. I actually really like it. It's fun to use, and it's always a real high-powered, exciting attack. So let's get right to it. I'll be right back with our first battle of the video. Let's try to get some trophies, boys. Let's do it. We're back at it. Alright, guys. So instead of looking for a base, I checked my revenge log, and this beauty popped up. So I can steal 43 trophies from attacking this guy. Can't pronounce his name. It's in some Asian lettering. But I thought it would be a good idea to take this base on. King and Queen, or just Queen, is rebuilding. They got pretty good level Inferno Towers, but it shouldn't be the worst to take out. It'd probably be better to use the Go Wipe attack on him, but I already have my All Dragon trained up, and I think I can get a solid 2-star raid, which should give me about like 32 trophies. So I think it's worth a shot. So I think I'm going to come from the, deciding if I want to come from the left and deal with the clan castle troops, which could be very troublesome, but there's that really nice hole in the wall, which could help my queen and king get closer to the town hall. You know what, I'm going to come from the top left. I think that's a good idea. So we'll drop a dragon right here. He's going to take out a free building, because why not? Free buildings are free, and they're beautiful. Ooh, he's going to get 2 free buildings? Nope. Now we'll start dropping the dragons like that. We'll save 2 for just a little while. Then we're going to send the king and the queen. They're going to do some damage. Look at these beautiful clan castle troops. Oh, just what I didn't want in that clan castle. Oh, did not mean to pop the king's ability either. So a little bit of a rough start, but I think we're still a-okay. So I'm going to drop a free spell right there to get rid of those Teslas and pesky Inferno Towers. I'm going to drop another rage spell, because I think we kind of need it right now, because we had a little bit of a rough patch right there. I'm going to drop another freeze. I'm going to use my queen's ability. I thought she was the one going down on the other side, but it's fine. It looks like we should be able to get to the town hall and get a pretty solid 2-star battle. There goes the town hall. We still have a rage spell, quite a few dragons. We use both my heroes' abilities very, very early, But as I said before, this strategy is very, very strong, and it can be used to get 2-star attacks on pretty solid bases. So like I said, I was 3 trophies off. We got 29 from a nice 2-star battle. Definitely it was a little rusty. Should have been a lot less close. Definitely some technical errors on my part because I haven't raided in a few days. But that's what happens when you stop getting on that grind. So next attack will be a little bit better. I'm going to switch it up to a high-powered go-wipe offensive attack with using 2 golems and a high amount of whizzies. So we'll be right back with that battle, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so instead of doing the high wizard power attack, I decided it's always a good, fun idea to switch it up a little bit. So instead of bringing that massive number of wizards that I said, I brought 4 witches. So let's see how this goes. This is kind of a mix between a go wipe and a go wee wee, and I think it'll be effective because I've heard a lot of people have been enjoying using some higher level witches and wizards combined in some of the high gameplay. So let's hope this works pretty well. Got 2 holes through the wall. We'll start sending the wizards out. I guess we'll send whatever clan castle we got. I guess we'll send 2 witches on either side. We'll start sending some P.E.K.K.A.s. Send 2 of these guys right here. We'll pop our king and our queen to go and do some damage. So Inferno Tower is aggroed. I'm going to do a free spell right there. Also do a jump spell to help them get over this little gap in this sector of the base. And why not pop a rage just so they can conveniently take down that town hall if they decide to go for it. Let's see. So we got quite a few troops going in that center region. Queen is taken out of the town hall. I'm going to use the free spell right there. I'll use my king's ability. It looks like most of my troops have went down, but I still have my king and queen with plenty of health, so I think I should be able to get a 2-star pretty easily. Used king's ability, but I haven't used the queen, so definitely 2-star. Good raid, and we still have quite a few troops up. I really doubt I can get a 3-star, but since we're recording the second series of the Zero to Hero series, I'm not going to stop it. We'll see how this plays out. See if we can get pretty close to a 3-star. So this strategy worked pretty well. We got into the base very easily. Had some nice wall breaker. Only used 6, which is pretty conservative, especially for the higher level bases. So I really need to take out that Inferno Tower. And the queen is just getting nailed right now. So I'm going to have to use her ability. Really hope she gets aggroed on the right thing, which she does. She takes out the Inferno Tower. Alright. But she's getting nailed by a lot of other buildings, and then she decides to go for the wrong one. Alright, so she goes down, and that's going to be basically the end of the raid, because once the queen goes down, just the witches, they don't really stand a chance. So 75% 2-star with the kind of crazy strategy. I thought that was a little fun. And now let's do a challenge raid. I had my own challenge, and now it's your guys. So I'm just going to go from the comments from my last video and just read what you guys picked. And again, if you want to challenge me to do some bigger raids, drop it in the comments down below. And if you guys probably noticed, I am wearing my Super Smash Brothers t-shirt that I won at the E3 competition. I had to beat Pat and Godson for it, and I did, and got this Swagalicious t-shirt, so that's why I'm rocking it. So we're all the way at 2,700 trophies. Pretty solid. 2712. Masters 2 is at 2,800, so hopefully we can get relatively close. A few more raids, and then next episode, we should be able to push right into Masters 2, getting up there fast. Alright, so I'm just going to go to the comments, pick a funny raid competition that sounds pretty good, and I'll be right back with our next time. Alright guys, so a lot of you asked me to do the Livonian strategy in the last video, and Abe asked me to use 26 balloons, 25 minions, 2 lava hounds, and I picked my spells. So 3 rage, 2 freeze, and I got my king and queen. Didn't have any clan troops, which is a little annoying. But the queen is down, this guy's offering 34 trophies. Let's see if we can't take a few away from him. So we're trying to get that 2-star for the town hall. I'm thinking of either attacking from the right side or the bottom because the queen is out there. Really don't want to be aggroed by both Inferno Towers at once, but all 3 expos are pointed up, so this is going to be kind of a tough battle. We're going to come... I really haven't practiced using the Livonians. I really think I could 2-star this with just a Balloonian strategy, but this is the time to practice new raiding strategies for when I start doing the big pushing when we get up high. So I kind of spread my lava hounds out so they wouldn't just topple over and die. I'm going to pop, solid freeze right there. That's a big one inferno and 2 expos. Let's get one more freeze right there. Ooh, look at all that frozen goodies. All right, where are my heroes? I'm gonna need my heroes to play a big part in this raid. All right, my king's kind of taking a beating over there. Ooh, Town Hall's pretty close to going down. We already have that 1 star. Wow, this looks pretty good. This went way better than I expected it to go. Cool. Queen looks like she's do the right thing, Queen. I'm gonna give you your rage just so you can definitely do the right thing. Cool. So there's a 2 star right there. We're going to use her ability just so she doesn't go down. And I think we'll just end it here so my queen doesn't go down. Wow. So that was pretty easy. Got a nice 100k loot bonus, and we got 22 trophies from that. So why don't we do one more raid to wrap up this episode. We just look right here and just pick out another good battle. All right. So Trey Adams asks me, and I didn't do the Go Bitches raid. So if you guys have watched my streams, which we're going to get that back out next week, which will be really fun. That's one of my stream favorites. So the Go Bitches consists of golems, barbarians, and witches, and it's very hard to do, especially at a high trophy level. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to train up the troops and find a battle. BRB. All right, guys. So let's attack Snacks from Stellar Force with the beautiful strategy we got cooked up here. Let's see. Kind of thinking of attacking. Let me just ignore his clan castle troops. So we'll just attack from the bottom. I'd rather attack from the top. You know what? We're gonna kill him. Ooh, no clan castle troops, even better. Any traps around here? Cool, cool, cool. So we don't have any wall breakers, which I always forget to bring, even though they really should be included, because you use the wall breakers and like go wipes and nothing of their name comes up. So I'm gonna spread a few of these guys out. We'll pop 2 golems on either side. I guess we'll start dropping some witches over here. I really don't want these witches to die. And I guess I'm just gonna be dropping some things. So all my witches are out. We're dropping most of the troops pretty early, so I'm a little nervous. As soon as they break through that 1 layer wall, I'm going to jump spell to the middle sector because I think we can get through 2 layers. Can we? Or am I just going to blow it? I think we did. Ooh, that was a nice jump spell. That was a nice jump spell. So I did the free spell a little bit early. I wish I waited like a second so I could have used it with the... or got the Teslas frozen as well. But I still am going to get these Teslas frozen. Haha! Alright, so it looks like it's going very, very well. You know what, guys? You saw it here first. The Go Bitches raid. Too OP. Too much strategy. Too good. Too strong. Please nerf Clash of Clans. Impossible good. Alright, 2 star boom. Let's see. Oh my gosh, if we get a 3, I'm going crazy. I'm standing up and going crazy. So we got our 2 golems in the center, which are pretty full health. We got quite a few witches up. My queen still has her ability. And raid is looking pretty solid. As long as those witches stay up and the queen keeps sniping things, we have a shot. It looks like we're actually going to be able... can't talk. I'm so excited. It looks like we're going to actually run out of time, which is kind of a bummer. 59 seconds. Still a lot of base left to go. Yeah. Maybe if I didn't take so long at the beginning or didn't mess up my spells as much, we could have got this 3 star. It's going to be close. If I use my queen's ability pretty well, so I'm going to use it right here so she can get rid of that expo. Why are you shooting the wall, queen? Why are you doing this to me? Darn it. Alright, hopefully we can get to 90%, so it's like a very feel-good loss. Alright, queen's doing a good job taking out all the loot because that's all we care about. Not really. We care about the win. Alright, so it's gonna be a 90% respectable win. So the Go Bitches raid, it's OP. You know what? This is your homework for all you lovely viewers out here. I want you to do your best Go Bitches raid. It can be any, doesn't have to be this troop combination, but it has to involve the golems, the witches, and the barbarians. I want you to tweet me your best responses and drop it in the comments down below how the strategy worked for you guys, because if we can spread this through Clash of Clans, how great would that be? Everyone just comes together as a family and does some Go Bitchin' raids. So make sure to tweet me some pictures of your best raids, because I'll be retweeting them, doing all that stuff in Noteworthygames. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We pushed all the way to let's see, 2752. So we're getting up there, close to the higher leagues and masters. We're attacking some higher level bases, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to show us some love by hitting that like button, and I will see you all next time. Good night.
We going.